Alright folks, hello and welcome back to Downstage Gaming. I'm your host Josh, and this is part 2 of our Let's Play of Long Live the Queen. When we last left off, we started our journey here, taking the role of this queen-to-be. And, things have gone, I think the face really says it all. We haven't really changed much from this face so far. Current mood is afraid, I'm surprised it's not more lonely than it is afraid. Looks like it's about even, though. We got our cousin attacked by a snake by accident, but the main thing is we brought in this woman who our dad believes, is part of the reason that our mom died. And she's like, hey, you gotta get your crystal. You gotta get your magic crystal. It's what it's all about. And we're like, okay. And Dad's like, I'm not gonna give it to you. So our plan right now is to try to heist it off him. We'll see how that goes. I'm sure that's gonna have some dire consequences. For now, though, we've got some classes to take for this week. So, alright. It's looking like, once again, we're still in the agility, faith, bonus zone here. So this could be a mistake. Listen, this is my first time around. I'm just getting started here. Let's take dance and divination this time around. And then we come down here. Let's do it. Alright, so we practice walking in the arm of a partner, following their cues to pause and turn. We'll keep your eyes... Listen, as someone who's done dance before, that's not easy. You practice different partner dance positions, closely held, at a distance, and non-contact, and the appropriate hand placement for each. You gotta watch where those hands are. It's good of you to learn. Oh, new outfit! Yes! This is the real reason I'm here. Alright. Dropping your favorite plate is bad luck. A statue spontaneously shattering is a bad... I feel like I could have told you that without 2 weeks of classes here. You read about well-known signs of bad fortune, wells turning sour, dry lightning? Oh, I see, without reading, okay. Strange fish caught in nets, malformed babies being born. Alright, I feel like that's a little rude. And so on. And another new outfit. Well, fantastic. Well, we got all sorts of outfits to look at next week, then. As we're walking up the stairs, a maid comes running down holding a towering pile of linen. Swiftly step aside and let her pass. Alright, well, we failed the one test, but we didn't get in her way. I guess that's what's important. Okay, so are we just gonna try to... No, we can't. We can't... Oh, visit the treasury. That's what it's gonna be. I guess we should just give it a shot, right? Like, why not? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. You try to talk your way past the treasury guards, but despite eyelash fluttering, which usually works, foot stomping, and outright threats, they won't budge. Oh god. Oh, we're getting sassy now. Alright, well, let's get an outfit to match here. Alright, so we got a tutu. Alright, that doesn't really really give me the vibe I'm looking for here. Priestess robe? Sure. We believe strongly in our faith here in this kingdom. Okay. So that didn't go well. I wonder if we'll get another shot at it later, maybe? Okay, but we got some new things we can get some bonuses on. Okay, so we can do Lumen now. We can do military. We could do intrigue. Those all sound pretty good. Alright, let's take a look here. So, let's try intrigue. We need to get our internal affairs in order first, I think. And then, get our military nice and strong here. Because faith, we've already done. Yeah, let's do military. Let's get our logistics handled here, It's just about getting our own kingdom in order here. Alright, until you have children of your own, your maternal uncle, the Duke of Merva, is next in line for the crown, and after him would be his daughter, your cousin Charlotte. Oh, so it's maybe good that she nearly got assassinated by a snake. We learn about the types and amounts of food required for an army on the march and how long they remain edible. Seems like it could be useful at some point. There is a man here to see you. He wishes crown funding for a project of his. Remember, the treasury is not unlimited. If you choose to invest, you will have less money to work with later. Your Royal Highness, I have a plan to print books using metal letters which can be moved and reused. I need to borrow 875 lassie to assemble the metal and a factory to mold and cast the type. With this system, we'll be able to create new books in a fraction of the time it takes now and make copies to send all over the world. I don't know much about factories or trade. Would that really be worthwhile? It's okay. We don't even get to make the choice because we don't pass the test. I was interested for whatever it's worth, Elodie. Okay. Let's take a look at our mood down here. We could probably. I don't know. I kind of like that we're willful. I kind of want to be a little less lonely. Let's see if we can find something to take our loneliness down. We could do sports. That'll make us a little more angry. And I guess that's pretty much it. So, sure, let's do some sports. Ooh. Kind of into this little jam. You take to the court for a few games of tennis. Feel the thrill of competition. Yeah, God, this look of pride is almost more worrying than your look of sheer terror. I don't know, Elodie. I just don't know. Alright, well, what kind of bonuses are we looking at for this week here? We could continue in intrigue and military. I don't think Lumen is a class we can take yet. And that's still it. Okay, let's continue on with leveling up our intrigue and our military then. Let's go foreign intelligence and let's go regular land strategy for right now. Next week we can do the next ones if we still are getting bonuses here. Okay, so the current Duke of Sedna is 26 years old and unmarried. Hello! He might be considered a good marriage prospect for you if you desire stronger ties with the domain of Talassi. Talassi? I don't know. But aren't we like 15 or 16 or something? It's a pretty big age gap. That worries me. Alright, we studied the strengths and weaknesses of different weapons in battle formations. Sounds good. Oh, Banyan. Hello. Duke of Marie, Earl of Serenitatis? Your Highness, my sympathies for your loss. Even after all these years, I sometimes forget that my own mother will never be coming. Oh, we share a loss in mother. Be still my heart. Thank you. However, I must call for your aid. The Xania... The Lysianite occupation. Let's go with Zionite. Sure. The Zionite occupation of the country of Imbrium has gone on for too long. Now is the time to push. My foreign affairs are not this high. I only just started learning. I know there's been some problems with Zion, but I don't even know how to say it. I guess they're occupying Southern Marie. We have plenty of troops, so it shouldn't be that hard to drive them out if we want to make a fight of it. Huh. I mean, okay, here's the thing. If this was just a choice, I think I would say let's negotiate. But given where we put our skills so far, I feel like we're actually stand a better chance of just fighting them. I feel weird about sending troops into a battle I know next to nothing about, but at the end of the day, isn't that what being a ruler is all about? Sure. Well, if they want to fight, then we'll give it to them. By God. I will arrange for troops to be sent to your aid. Thank you, Your Highness. Your Highness, if I may ask, that necklace you're wearing, where did it come from? It was a gift from the Duke of Sedna. Then you have made arrangements with him? What sort of arrangements? Your Highness, this is a courting gift. The man wishes to gain your hand in marriage. Oh, I didn't realize. I'm a real idiot. Shouldn't I have people to tell me these things? I mean, especially as a, teen ruler here, you would think you would mostly have, capable adults getting me ready by teaching me these things. Okay, so we could come back to the treasury at some point if we if we think we've got what we need. Oh, visit tomb. I mean, we haven't had this option before. Let's do it, even if it's gonna make us more depressed and afraid. Pay your respects to your mother's tomb and wonder if the same fate is waiting for you. Okay, we got dark real quick. Was not exactly what I was going for, but how we doing in general? Okay, everything's kind of middle, except for our wild willfulness. I did not mean to come to the saving screen here. Okay, alright. Well, what are we at right now? Okay. It looks like we can continue going on with where we're at. I wish I saw specifically where we failed at in the trying to get into the treasury too, because I could start maybe trying to focus on that. I assume maybe we could get in that with something in agility, but maybe not. Alright, let's continue on though with what we're already doing here. Let's get one more in military and intrigue. So come to classes. Let's get ciphering. Gotta learn how to cipher. And then naval strategy, obviously. Seems like important skills to know. Practice reading words whose letters have been arranged in reverse order, the simplest of transpositions. Yeah, that seems like something an elementary schooler could do. Which anyone literate can puzzle through if they try, but sometimes useful to hide information. Now wait a minute. Whose letters have been arranged in reverse order. Wait, maybe I don't. Okay, you know what? I was talking a big game, and then I'm looking at this, and I don't really get it. I thought they were just saying that the words are backwards, like the first order would be GHT, but that's not a word. Whose letters have been arranged in reverse order. So, like, I don't understand. Listen, I'm not gonna continue to try to understand this. You learn that the sea is not something you hold, it is something you travel across. Naval strategy ensures your free travel while denying it to your enemies. Alright, seems useful. Receive a report on the battle against the Zionites. Succeeded in driving them out of Marie, but it cost you almost a full battalion of soldiers and a great deal of material. You lost 950... Okay, is there a place where I can see how many we have? The Duke of Marie will be happy, but we could have done better. Okay, we could talk to Dad again. Maybe he's gonna be mad about what's occurred here with this battle. Might as well do it, I suppose. Dad, if this trouble with Xeon started years ago, why didn't Mom fix it? Your mother told the Duke of Marie and the Duchess of Hellas that it was their problem and they should sort it out themselves. She didn't let our people get involved and die for them. Oh, should I have done that? The situation is different now. Everyone on all sides wishes to see what sort of queen is coming to the throne. Everyone is judging me. Alright, so we got a little bit less willful there. Everything else is still being kind of brought up to the middle. It's okay. I feel okay about most of that. But again, everything else is mostly where we kind of left it off. Why do we have that green bit around faith? I'm not quite sure why that is. I am assuming it's just like means we can get some kind of bonus, or we're getting a bonus based on something that we've done. That seems like it's probably the case. Alright, well, let's, gosh. Let's just keep going, I guess. More internal affairs, more logistics. Just keep this track growing, you know? Alright, so our maternal uncle's wife, the Countess Nyx, claims kinship to the old Merva line and originally asked our mother for title to the duchy. However, no one could verify her lineage, okay? As a compromise, our mother created her brother, Duke of Merva, okay? The last Duke of Mead was the older half-brother of the... God. I'm reading Game of Thrones over here. The last Duke of Mead was the older half-brother of the current Duchess. His reign was brief and highly scandalous. He defied tradition to pledge himself as the life mate of the old Duke of Ursel, then broke that off only a year later. He retired into seclusion and died still unwed. I hope you're getting all this more than I am, Elodie. Study the kinds of equipment that soldiers need available, such as bedding, weapons, armor, medicine, bandages, the tools to repair anything damaged. And we study different kinds of transport: animals, wagons, sledges, nice, ships, boats, and boots. There are reports that a Keithong has been sighted leaving the old forest. What on earth is a Keithong? Okay, well, we don't know. What's a Keithong? A beast with the body of an enormous golden cat, a sharp beak, and spikes on its back. Eek! Several disappearances in southern Calaris are already thought to be the work of this creature. What do we do? Should we send hunters? The traditional policy on stray beasts is to hope that they return to the forest and stay there. Hunters are no match for such creatures. You would only make it angry and waste more lives. So, we just let it eat people? Everyone dies in the end. Jesus, Dad! I mean, again, I know we're supposed to be a ruler and we need to, you know, have a certain amount of detachment, but come on. You've made us more depressed. Also, hey, here's a letter. I don't know. Talaris, the Duke of Sedna, will be arriving next week for an official visit. Alright. I feel like I want to be more cheerful, is the main thing that I want to do. So we could play with our toys. We could go to the garden. That's pretty much it. Alright. Let's play with toys. We spend the weekend playing alone, but we feel a bit better. Alright, well now we're just kind of sad again, though. God dang it. We become just not willful enough that we're back to being depressed. Alright, well, let's see. Okay, so we're going different places now numerically here. We can get some good animal handling in. We can get some good expression in now at this point. All right, let's do that. That's some things we haven't done before. So expression. We practiced our voice once. Let's get great at music. You know, harp and flute. Let's do it. And then animal handling. We've done dogs before. Let's train with falcons. Get ready for the big hunt, you know? So we tap out chiming dyads on a glockenspiel, learning the basics of harmony and rhythm. You visit the mews and learn about different kinds of trainable birds, their preferred nesting sites, behavior, and food. Okay. Oh, Talarist. Ah, Your Highness, what a pleasure it is to meet you in person at last. Your description did not do you justice. I really like the idea of failing a flattery test. It's not knowing that somebody's buttering you up. I don't know how to deal with handsome older men paying me compliments. I'm just a little baby. I was so pleased to hear that you had accepted my humble offering. A jewel for a jewel, but you are the more precious. I hope that this is only the beginning of a mutually beneficial relationship. A union between us would bring stability to both our peoples. He really does want to marry me. I thought it was all a joke. God, what? I mean... No. We don't even know this guy. No. I need to let him down gently. Okay, so, Elodie, I am not marrying you. I'm only okay, that is, okay, I thought we were like 15 or 16, probably 14, Jesus Christ. I'm only 14, perv. That may not have been gentle. I see. I regret the misunderstanding. Well, that went well. Okay, again, probably want to get more cheerful, more than anything else. Cheerful and less lonely, but unfortunately, all the cheerful things also make us more lonely. So, that's not great. Let's walk the gardens, because then we're only getting a little more lonely and not getting more yielding, too. Yeah, that seems good. Alright, let's walk the gardens. Walking the fresh air helps you to forget how you broke that man's heart. Oh, great. Now we're just lonely. Alright, well, we can work on that. It's, you know, it's all balancing act here. Okay. We could do some conversation now. And we could do some medicine now. Let's do that. Conversation and medicine. So, conversation. Well, I feel like we really need to learn court manners. I feel like that's an important one. And what was the other one? Medicine. Let's start with herbs. That seems like a good start. Alright, you review the correct greetings for guests according to rank, and when to extend your hand to another. All nobles accept their due honors. And you learn that willow bark can be used to relieve aches and fever. Hey, you know what? Could be useful at some point. You are requested to stand in judgment. A woman has been convicted of attempted murder and requests the mercy of the crown. Alright, now we're talking. Let's do this. Kevin! Your Highness, this slattern dares to beg pardon when she admits that she tried to poison my sister under her own roof. Which sister? Corisande, the Duchess of Mead. Is she alright? She is unharmed. We caught the culprit in the kitchens before anyone could eat her foul spew. Well, what do you have to say for yourself? It's justice, it is. Them devils killed me brother. Oh, okay. A bit different of an accent then. It's justice, it is. Them devils killed me brother and broke me mom's heart. Lied to her, they did, when she went to see why he'd not come back. Said he'd gone for a soldier when he never would. He wasn't the only one, neither. I waited 10 years for my chance to get my own back. That's justice. You see, she's completely unrepentant. Hang her and be done with it. Okay. Partial success on internal affairs. Might have something to do with the last Duke of Mead. He was involved in all sorts of scandals. Okay, let's ask Earl Lowe about her story. I need to know if she has any justification for her actions. But our court matters are not well enough for us to succeed in that. Did the old Duke kill her brother? Are you accusing my family? I'm asking what happened. The honor of our line is far greater than that of the wet-bottomed child who sits the throne. Oh, Kevin! What? Without warning, the Earl of Lowe draws a dagger and slices the convict's throat. No one harms my family. No one. He throws the blood-stained blade to the floor and walks. Well, you're going to prison now, dude. No! We can't just let him get away with that. Hang him! God. Completely unacceptable. Alright, let's try to find something that'll take away our loneliness. Let's see. Sports. I believe that's the only one we have, right? That'll take away loneliness? Yeah. Alright, let's get a little angrier. Takes the court for a few games of tennis. Feel the thrill of competition. Oh, good. Now we're angry? Fantastic. It feels like there's no way to win with this. I mean, I guess all of these are kind of bad in one way or another, except for cheerful, it feels like. And I guess maybe being cheerful could be bad in its own way in some cases. Okay, alright, let's see here. Let's go to our skills. Where are we at here? Good bit in military. We could do quite a bit with military. And we could do weapons. We haven't done weapons yet. So let's do weapons and military. So, weapons. I feel like I'm a sword guy myself, you know. Generally, if I can pick the class, I'm gonna pick a sword class. And then military. I forget where we left off. I feel like we haven't done, we did logistics. We need to go back to strategy. I think that's our next one. Alright, let's do it. I'm angry and I'm learning about war. You take up a wooden sword and practice correct grips and stances. Study the effects of battle stances on troops and how morale can turn the tide of combat. Study military recruitment and the importance of training and motivation and making soldiers who can trust and depend on each other. As you are walking one day in the gardens, you hear a strange sound and look up to see an owl flying overhead. A single dry leaf flutters in its talons. Okay, oh, well, okay. An owl flying in the open and broad daylight? That's unusual. I wonder if something attacked it. When you return to the castle, your father is waiting for you. There is a woman here to see you. She wishes crown funding for a project. Thank you for seeing me, Your Royal Highness. I come to you on behalf of the people. I wish to build a hospital where any citizen afflicted with disease can be brought for treatment. Okay, putting all the sick people together, wouldn't that make them die even faster? We are not... Elodie! You fool, Elodie! Stop making decisions for yourself, you fool. Alright, God. I don't know. I mean, at this point, I guess we want to try to become a little less angry? What makes us... So anything that makes us more afraid would make us less angry. Let's see. So we could... Okay, well, let's just do this with the mouse. It's easier with the mouse. We could explore the castle, get us a little lonely, and a little more afraid. Could visit a tomb, which will make us depressed and afraid. Let's explore the castle. Okay. Find some spider webs. Yuck. Okay. Let's do one more. Let's get one more week in here, and we'll see where we end up. All right. So we're looking decent at agility, decent at weapons. Weapons probably a good one. I don't think much has changed. Just the main thing, yeah. So I guess let's continue going with weapons and military, shall we? So let's get some archery. You know, good to get some range combat in, and then naval strategy is up for military. Learn how to twist and wax bowstring from a variety of fibers. Study different kinds of ships, their names, designs, and the number of crew needed for each. Study different kinds of ships, their speed, maneuverability, and standard complement of weapons. Seems like some good knowledge there. Oh, can we get like a pirate outfit? Remember that the Festival of the Good Lady is approaching. There will be public celebrations for the commoners, followed by a grand gala for the nobility. A grand ball? There will be dancing, and I haven't practiced dancing like at all, I don't think. As queen, you would be expected to lead the procession and take part in the ceremonial planting. Oh god, these are all things I don't think we're prepared to do! Dad? Dad? However, since you are not yet crowned, it is not required, and it may not be safe to expose you to the public. What do you mean, not safe? Outside of the castle, you are less well protected. If anyone means you harm, think on it now, decide later. There's a letter for you as well. It's from Bryony. I went to school with her, but she's a couple years older than me. Her mother is the Duchess of Mead. She's complaining that her mother still won't let her come home for the holidays. Apparently, her Uncle Kevin, who is a just rat bastard, is absolutely furious about that woman's trial. She's bored and looking for an adventure. Well, I don't have any to suggest to her. I'm boring. Alright, well, for this last bit, where do we want to go here? Is there anything we could do to be less lonely that doesn't just get more angry? Yeah, I think that's just continuing to trade off on that. Let's just go wild. Let's just go wild at a 10 court and get a bunch of this different stuff, you know? Sitting in on a court session is not fun at all, but it pleases your father, and it may be important for you. You know, it might help. I don't know. Okay, great. Well, now we're angry. But the important thing is we have a new uniform. Oh, yeah! Ready to lead this military to their deaths. Alright, well, folks, we will continue to fail at many other things with this gala coming up. I'll probably go if it gives me the choice, but it will probably be failing at just about everything we do there, so join me next time to watch that utter disaster, I'm sure. Until then, this has been Downstage Gaming. I have been your host, Josh, and I will catch you all next time.